Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dera, and if this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. It's just down there. Hit it. Subscribe to the channel, and then you can watch the content. So my name is Dera. This is Dera's diary. And if you're watching this video, I'll take it. It's either you are just joining, you're just entering, you're going, like, you're fresher, you're entering uni, or maybe you're just watching this for entertainment, or maybe you're not even a fresher, but you're in school, but you just have to hear, you just want to hear what I have to say. Anyway, I don't mind. You're welcome. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, like I said earlier. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about my fresher tips, like the tips I have to give freshers, people that are new to university, first year university students. Yes, that's you. And I can just chip it in that if the tips I'm going to be giving in this video is the tips I'm going to be giving anyone that asks me, even if I had a younger sister or a younger sibling, I'll probably give this advice to them as well, because I feel like it is something, it's based off my experience, because I'm like my final year right now, my fourth year in uni, and I feel like I have some things that there are some decisions that I made my first year that, although at the time it seemed like the best decision for me, but in retrospect, I feel like there are other decisions that I probably could have made better. Some of these tips are things I did when I was my first year as well, and there are things that I feel like other people might need to hear or might need to do as well. So not to ramble on too much, even though I spent like a good couple of minutes rambling at first. If you're interested in all of that, then keep on watching. First of all, be open to new experiences. I feel like a lot of people, when they enter uni, they make this mistake. A lot of all of us that have entered experience, we have this thing of, we're not open to new experiences. It can be things as little as trying out new food, especially if you're traveling out of the country, because I'm originally from Nigeria and I school in Canada at the moment. And coming from Nigeria, it was hard for me to experience new things. Like, I was very picky on food. I really wanted to eat just my jollof rice and stew, things I was already familiar with. But I wasn't keen on trying all this like Asian food. I was not trying to taste what mashed potatoes felt like or tasted like. I wasn't trying to experience any Chinese cuisine, any seafood, nothing. I wasn't interested in all of that because those are not things I was used to. But I'm here to tell you that it does not pay. It does not pay to just be stuck on the experiences that you've had. It's good to, that's the reason why you are in uni. You're in uni to have experiences, because to be honest, uni is just like 4 years of your life. So it's good to have the whole experiences. It's like a bundle. So if you're going to get into clubs, get into different clubs in your school. If it's possible, apply for exchange programs if exchange programs are something that is available in your school. Go to a different country, know what it feels like to school in different countries. For me, I wasn't fortunate enough on having like an exchange program experience, because when it's dawned on me that okay, maybe I might want to have this exchange program experience, it was already too late, because we're in 2021 now. But then last year, 2020, no one was traveling, and now I'm in 2021. Traveling is being restricted, so there's no way of me traveling, and even now I'm my final year, so it's kind of too late for me to jump on that bandwagon. But you in your first year, I would say go to different countries. If you're from Canada, go to Australia, go to Mexico, go to different countries, experience what school is like in other countries. And yeah, that's the whole point of school. Another tip I have to give is make friends with different backgrounds. Like I said, me again, I was very stuck on the things I knew. So coming to Canada from Nigeria, I was very like, okay, if I'm going to make friends with white people or people from Canadians, how am I going to socialize? What am I going to talk about? I was like, I didn't know any of that. But I'm here to tell you that it does not pay. Make friends with the Chinese people in your class. Make friends with the Korean people in your class. Make friends with everybody. You learn different things from different people. You never can tell what knowledge you acquire right now, what it's going to do for you in the future. So please acquire all the knowledge in every aspect wherever you can. So make friends. Be open to making friends. Like that's the thing about making friends. You learn so much about different cultures. So in the future, when you find yourself in a different table filled with other people, you know how to mingle with them, because that's where you start hearing things like, oh, this person doesn't said some things that are offensive to this culture. But the reason why you probably said something offensive to that person from a different culture is because you're not aware of their culture. So it's good to, if you have the opportunity, mingle with all these other people. Just expand your horizon. That's the whole point of university. University is just like, it's just that big place, and you just go in there, fill yourself with different forms of experiences. To be honest, it will be fun. The third thing, or another thing I have to say right now, I'm getting into the like more serious aspect of school, is make sure you get good grades in your first year. Yes, it's important to get good grades in your first year, and I'll tell you why. The reason is because most of the first year courses you're going to take are probably like the easiest courses you're going to find. Trust me. Easy in the sense that I would also say that no course is easy, but easy in the sense that there are worse courses. If you feel like this is a lot, just know that there are worse. There are gonna be worse to come. So make sure you try your best to get good grades, because this is your you're starting on a fresh slate. Especially if you're in a school where your grades are cumulative throughout your university year. I know some schools, their grades are not cumulative after your first year. From your second year, you start counting a different GPA. But my school, everything is cumulative. So the grades you got in your first year are still important up until the day you graduate. So I would advise that you try your best to get good grades in your first year. And that leads me to the second tip. In as much as it's important to get good grades in your first year, please don't feel bad about your grades, because it is not necessary to feel bad. You're starting on a fresh slate, yes, but also remember that that's not the only grade that matters. Like, you still have the rest of your 4 years, the rest of your university life to do better. If you feel like, okay, this is not me, I'm better than this, I know myself, then just get ready. Know that, okay, I messed up this first year, second year I'm going to come back with a bang. So don't feel bad. Don't let whatever grade you get in your first year hold you back. There are stories of many people that didn't do well in their first years, but they bounced back and they're doing so much better than they ever imagined in their life right now. So don't ever like hold yourself back because of, or maybe like your first year wasn't good or your first semester was terrible. You're not the first, you're not gonna be the last. So don't let it pull you back. Just trust in the process and move on. The next tip that I have to give, and I feel like this one is one that a lot of people would agree with, because the next tip is, don't be stuck on the major that you chose for yourself while you were in high school. There are so many stories of people that maybe they thought they were going to progress into med school, but then in their first year they realized that, okay, medicine is not for me. I actually have a passion for business. And then by their second year they transfer to business school, and they go from there and they never regret it. So don't be so stuck on the dreams or the passions that you've had since high school. Yes, sometimes people actually proceed with whatever career choices they've chosen since they were in primary school or since they were in elementary school, but that's not everybody's case. So if you feel like, okay, I'm not really enjoying this course I thought I was going to enjoy, if you wanted to be an engineer and you enter engineering classes, you're like, okay, I didn't think it was gonna be like this, I don't really like it and I prefer architecture, my dear, go and do architecture, because to be honest, it really does not pay. In my opinion, I feel like it doesn't pay, but who am I to say? I haven't progressed into the work life, so I can't really say, but I feel like it doesn't pay to be very stuck on the things that you've had dreams of in the past, when it's very obvious that that's not for you, that's not going to give you joy. And yeah, it doesn't make sense. And that thing is, in picking whatever major you want to pick in uni, it's also important to know that, in as much as money is good, because I know growing up we always had this saying that what's the point of happiness when money is involved? Yes, money is good, but trust me, it sucks to be in a job where you feel sad every day but go home with a good paycheck. Because to be honest, you just be frustrated, you lose all your vibe, you probably be having like anxiety, depression, because of you're not finding joy in the work that you do. So in whatever major you decide to pick, make sure that you will find fulfillment and you find happiness in doing that every day of your life. So yeah, pick something that you feel like will give you joy doing it every day of your life, and not just imagining the paycheck. Another thing is be open to new opportunity, open to different opportunities. That is one thing I struggled with. I feel like this should be a different story time, because I was one of those people that I wasn't keen on taking on different opportunities. I wanted this and that was all I wanted to get. If I wasn't getting that, I didn't want any other thing. And it didn't lead me anywhere. In fact, it made me lose out on a lot of opportunities that were available for me, because I was so stuck on what I wanted that I didn't get what I wanted, and I also did not get any other thing. Like, I was left stripped of everything. Like, I didn't have any opportunities. That's a different story time. But be open to different opportunities. Don't be so stuck on something. Just be open-minded. That's the whole point of school. If you try it out and it's not good for you, then you know it's not good for you. It's not for you. But then if you ignore it because that's not what you've always wanted, then guess what? You don't get what you want, and you also don't get the opportunity to try these other things that probably were for you, but you never tried them out. So how would you ever know? So it's important to always be open-minded to different opportunities, because to be honest, you never know what opportunities will pull through. You never know where you're going to be, and you never know what you're gonna benefit from in the long run. And for the final tip that I'm going to give in this video, and if you've been enjoying the tips I've been giving so far, please like this video, give a comment in the comment section, let me know that you actually found these tips helpful. The final tip I have to give is never reduce yourself for any reason. I don't know if a lot of people have or if a lot of people had this problem in their first year, but me, I feel like I had it a little bit. I had it a little bit in my first year, and the reason I had it was because, like, my first, like, when you come to uni, you probably have an opinion of yourself. You already have a standard that you put yourself at, like you have a pedestal that you feel like you are on. Basically, you have a standard for yourself. You know where you are. You probably have an idea of yourself already before coming into uni. But then when you come to uni, maybe you feel like in high school you were doing so well. Coming to uni, there is a crash. You're like, okay, are you trying to tell me that I'm not as smart as I used to be? You know, that kind of vibe. Because you come into uni, there's a bigger field of people. There are many people from different backgrounds, people that are way smarter than you are, and trust me, like, people that are willing to work harder than you ever thought people could work. So there are different people in uni. But then if you come to uni and it hits you so hard, like, you hear or you see all these people, and you feel like, okay, are you trying to tell me that I'm not as smart as I used to be? Don't ever see it like that. So when you enter uni, always, like, never ever reduce your confidence levels for anything. Confidence, self-esteem is very important, because for me it was so bad. At the point I found myself, like, I was always like looking down. I wasn't feeling so confident anymore, because I was not doing as well as I thought I should be doing. And it really broke me. So when you enter university, if you're going as you're going into university, always remember that look, whatever you see, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means there are other people that are better. You're not Doesn't mean you're not good enough. There are just other people that are better. And it also means that you probably need to work on yourself more to get if to get to where you feel like you should be. So don't ever reduce your confidence levels for anybody. Don't ever reduce your confidence levels for any circumstance. Don't reduce yourself for anything. Don't ever, like, find yourself slouching, looking down all the time. You can't even raise up your chin, chest up, and walk. Yeah, that's very important, because at the point, like, if you don't work on your confidence levels or your self-esteem, you would find out that it would affect you completely. It will affect other parts of your life that you probably don't want it to affect. That being said, I think we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel again, comment, share this video with people you think would find it helpful. My name is Dera once again, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye guys.